oh my goodness, the thing that I totally expected to happen happened. It's almost like this team hasn't had an offense since May? May? Like, it's almost like this team's, hitting is just so terrible. And anyone that is involved with the hitting staff needs to go. Because this October baseball is garbage. And garbage is not tolerated under any normal organization. Because as of now, once again, the hitting is awful. And it was pretty awful yesterday, only getting 3 runs. But our pitching bailed us out. But what do you know? Our pitching can't bail us out if the hitting gets nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. If they can't get anything, what is the pitching supposed to do? I don't know. The pitching gets demoralized seeing the fact that the offense just cannot get anything. And once again, we give up runs in the first. I totally understand. And I totally still back the decision to put in a reliever instead of Imanaga in the first inning. Because you know what Imanaga has done in the first inning? These past 3 outings, 1-2-1. Still gives up runs, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Those were against offenses that aren't as good as the Padres. The Padres could have had way more runs. But because we couldn't even get anybody on base, we suffered because of it. What is the pitching supposed to do when the offense does that? And again, time again, it's shown that the front office is unwilling to do anything at the deadline to help the team generate offense. Because as of now, the only buys on offense that we got have not done enough. Once again, we probably didn't overly need pitching at the deadline. Yet, most of our acquisitions were on the pitching side. Castro, negative WAR. Now, I don't know if he's good or not. I don't fucking know. Is he good? Is he bad? I've been trying to figure that out for months. Is he bad? Probably. Is he good? I don't know. But we're not. It's the problem is that this hitting teaching is trash. Okay? It is absolute trash. Okay? They're teaching them to swing at shit that is not anywhere near the zone. I don't know if these guys need to go and just stand there in the box for like 5 hours every day in practice and just stare at where the pitch is and then someone tell them whether that's a strike or not. If it's a strike, strike, ball, I don't care. Just make them know where the fuck the zone is. Because it seems like they don't even know where the zone is. They have less vision of a zone than the umpires do. I don't understand how you're worse than them. Okay, umpires, sometimes they shift the zone up, shift the zone down. But you gotta know, something that is an inch above the strike zone is never going to be called a strike. Okay? Even the worst umpires don't call that a strike. So why are you swinging at that? I don't understand. I knew at any point this offense in the postseason is going to get 0 on it, and the pitching can't do jack shit. What is the pitching supposed to do? Go full Reds and go 15 innings? No, you can't expect the offense to do that. At least those Red teams hit the ball 15 times. We hit it 3 times. 3. And barely got base on any of the other ones. It's so fucking stupid. I don't understand. I don't know what to do with the fix. I don't understand if we need to fire a bunch of people, if we need to get new cleanup, get new hitters. I don't know. The hitters on their own seem fine, but whatever they're telling them is fucking their mechanics up. I don't think the entire team is injured. I know some of them are hiding injuries. I know some of them are. I don't have any proof. I just know that they're hiding something. And they just need to be told something else other than what they are being told. It's so dumb. Just swing at things in the strike zone. Don't swing at things that are outside the strike zone. Whatever you've been taught in high school, whatever you've been taught in fucking I don't care where you've been taught that stuff. All you have to do is swing at shit in the zone. Because that's the things where you can hit the baseball. Where you have to actually hit it or else the umps call strikes. Okay? There's a good amount of those at-bats where if they just stared at all those pitches, that's walks. And that's getting on base. And they aren't getting those kinds of things on base. Same thing that happened yesterday. Same thing that's happened today. Same thing that's happened for the past 3 months. Many at-bats in which if they just stared at the fucking ball for all 10 of those, all those pitches, he would have just gotten out of it with a walk. Let the next man actually do something. But no, they have to swing at everything. Swing at all the things that are not even like, it's like an inch on the outside. It's like inch outside, and then inch down. Down. In those corners, they still swing at it. And I don't understand because there's no functioning point in swinging at that. When those pitches are just so obviously going to drop down. I guess sometimes you have to make those decisions. I get Mason Miller throws 103, but you still gotta at least get something off these idiots. Okay? It's not like the Padres have the best at pitching core. Okay? We faced better pitching cores and actually hit off of them. We can't do it today. I don't understand. What is the point? I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you want to be the first team to ever have lost after winning game 1 in the new wildcard era? Because as of right now, it's looking like it because you were very flawed in that first game, but you gotta win because the pitching was able to bail you out of a terrible performance. Once you score 6-7 runs, then it's more on the pitching, but you're not getting there. You're not getting there. No, I just gotta swing at that. I don't understand. The Padres didn't even play perfect, and they still won. They still won by a considerable margin. Okay? Get your ass out there and learn what the fuck is a strike zone. I don't know how you do it. I'm not paid to do that. I just want someone to know how to do that. Because it seems like the Brewers know how to do that. It's clear that Craig Counsell didn't take any of that knowledge and put that in the new players. Nope, none of that. Someone has to tell them what the strike zone is. I don't get it. Just stare at a strike zone for hours. It'll eventually click. I swing at these things, and I don't swing at these things. If you see a pitch 10,000 times, you'll know which pitch. You'll know that is the pitch to hit. I'm done. You know what? I'm done. That was 8 minutes gone too far. I don't care. Just please hit the ball in the strike zone. Do not even think about touching those balls that are outside the strike zone. I don't know why they don't teach you this stuff. If they don't, then that's a crying shame. Teach where the zone is. It's not that hard. I don't know. I'm done. If we lose game 3, I don't care. This team barely deserved the postseason in the first place. They did not play well enough. They were getting by on 500 ball for the second half of the season, which would have not made you the playoffs, but because of those first 2 months, miraculously they're able to make it. Stupid. But, yep. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow for either redemption or more pain. Goodbye.